today in San Francisco. Welcome back to Class Culture. Shout out to the replay crew. I see you. Thank you. It's just about me. No beef, no drama. It's just about me. Focusing on vlog tobering, yeah, and cleaning all of my channels. If you're new here, please subscribe. We made a contact with some new people leaving comments. Some folk left comment on the beauty video, so they're looking forward to that. Yeah, it's all about cleaning them algorithms, staying on course. My course is me. Okay. Hey, Couture Bay, how was your lovely day? I'm glad you're nowhere near that category 5. Did you see that danger? Oh my God. It's a perfect, what we would describe it in the military, a chainsaw. Okay. That's some scary. That is so dangerous. As soon as I heard about it, I got in contact with certain people that I know in that area, offer, because, some folk don't have money just to jump on a plane and go spend 7 days in a hotel room. So, family member, contact a family member, and then you get the one person that you feel comfortable about. Okay, here's $100. If Uncle Ruff and the crew in Fort Myers need to go spend a hotel room somewhere. So if you get 100 people to do that, and that one trusted person, that's the one person that organizes the family reunions, they got it going on. I don't need to be calling nobody in the middle of the night. They phone might drain. I need them to keep their energy in their phone just in case they need to call 911. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you are in the vicinity, if you are in the state of Florida, go. Just get out. I don't understand people who don't understand danger. And I feel sorry for people who have elderly people who don't want to get up and go. Just lie to them and say, we're going to Paris. Oh, I meant Paris, Georgia. Just get up, get them out of there. That's the worst. If anything, they should have just had free Greyhounds. One lane for buses and start bussing people out. They ain't had no problem bussing black folk, okay? But yeah, just bus people out in a way. Let the government pay for the hotel. How many hotel rooms you got? 50. Okay, unload 50 people. Go to the next town. How many hotel rooms you got? 20. Okay, unload 20. Go to the next town. And then on the way back, after it's safe to get back home, because you didn't write down phone numbers and addresses, you go back and you pick them back up. Why is that a hard thing? They do that in the military. Shout out to the military with the free medical benefits. Yeah, I think I heard some feelings. I think that was an old nasty receipt, wasn't it? Shout out to the VA. Yeah, see, because people in their mind, they think one thing when it's all fun and games and ignorance and criminality. Okay? But when you actually show them, they shut their mouth. Yeah. What you talking about? I ain't trying to break a leg walking down the street, but I'm going to break a leg in my industry. But if I did break a leg walking down the street, all I got to do is call the 911, get a free ambulance, like they pronounce it, right, to the hospital, and the VA gonna fix it for free. Yeah, you have to. Now I can see people just they can't figure it out. They can't see the value in this person and then pit it against this person that ain't got. If you got the EBT in the car, congratulations, reparations. But if you don't, sorry, your worth is more. Like we're talking dollar bills, cash. Yeah, you are a drain on the system. You're not adding into the system. You're not paying the taxes. You're not part of the structure. Like they say in that commercial, you earn this, ma'am, sir. Gigi. Yeah, I know I did. And then when you get to my lovely age, knowing all that I know and my wisdom, I don't have time sitting next to somebody trying to diminish what I didn't got. You can't. I need you to go to the VA and tell them to stop giving me free service. Shame on them. Don't you know that she got a dry channel? You're not supposed to get her no VA. Get the fuck out of here. So all I can say is a shout out to the military, shout out to first responders, shout out to the police department, because stupid people gonna be trying to loot and steal. Idiots. Now they got my permission to shoot anybody. I don't care what color they are. Stop. It's against the law. I'm scared. It's a hurricane coming. I ain't got no time to handcuff you, put you in the back of a car, shoot it, throw it in the sea, move, go down the next street. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of dumb people. I'm sick of it. Just tired of dumb. I'm not doing it. And I'm going to spend the next 40 lovely years when I hit 100 on YouTube and planet Earth doing what? Me. And keep my other channels nice and juicy and free of stupidity. So if you got people and friends that don't understand plain words, colorful pictures, rainbow tribe visuals, just I don't know what to now. I think it's too late. I think they already closed the airports. I think the roads are I was watching, y'all. I was sorry, let me get this straight. I was watching on YouTube and CNN, living my real life today. October 8th. This is Vlogtober. And I was watching and I would check in. I'm like, I can't watch that. We have beautiful weather in San Francisco. We're blessed. I sent my little contribution. I text the ones that I love and I know, and that's the best I could. If they want to come over here, well, they could have came, but if they needed to, they could have. You ain't got to stay with me. I drop you off at San Francisco airport. I'll drop you off at airport, and 5 days later you go home. You work it out on the phone. I always know when someone has something else up their sleeve, and that's not the plan, Stan. That's the wonderful thing about being a veteran, about being involved in military operations, about being a responsible adult and human being, and about being a lawful woman. Okay, we don't have time for nonsense. I don't do nonsense, and I'm okay. Oh, that's my alarm. That was just in case I didn't make it. I was like, girl, you got you got 1 hour. And I decided, so get your people in safety. Do what you can. I don't, if I don't know you, I don't know you. But you per y'all are smarter and you know more. Tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear, just like on election day is coming up, I don't want to hear people going, well, this person had to stand in a line and all this other bullshit. Why? I got my mailing ballot in the mail. Remember I told you guys a couple of days ago, I'm going to have a problem if it ain't in the mail. I just got it in the mail. It's all puffy and fat, I think because of the weather. So I just set it on my desk and I'm going to go over there, fill it out, and wait, get my outfit ready and wait for the day. Since the beginning of the USA and the plight of some of our ancestors, all people didn't come enslaved. We all know that. For instance, Cicely Tyson's people came over through Ellis Island. People make assumptions. How you doing, sir? How you doing? I love you purely, dearly, really, in the proper way, in the agape way. I love you. Okay, thank you. Sit back, relax. We're just going to be here together for another 40 minutes. It's Vlogtober. The topic is what? In the title, me. Okay. And we're gonna clean some things up. But yeah, I don't understand people who don't want to do right. Okay, while you're stuck on stupid, what was I talking about? Our ancestors? Yeah, my ancestors were never stuck on stupid. I remember my mom, and sometimes I never questioned her, but you question why sometimes. But she would always tell me, I don't think I got it till I got it. And when I got it, she knew it and it all was good and gravy. She said, just remember, because she knew people would test me. Just remember, you come from a long line of strong women. When you have a broken link or a weak link or a missing link, that's an issue. We all know this. But she should tell me all the time, just know it's okay when something is in you and it rises to the top and you do you. Just know that. And then when I got to understand, I'm like, oh, I get what you're saying. You ain't weak like that bitch over there. She would never say that, but yeah, that's what she meant. You do not settle. You do not hang me. Find the biggest, tallest tree. Like Martin Luther King say, I'm going to the mountaintop. I'm telling you before I get there, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Now he didn't say all that, dear. But you know what I'm saying? He wasn't scared. Scared of who? And in that process, the beacon and the light and the strong back, the staunch constitution, you get what you want. I'm gonna always get my way. I'm on my path. Oh, well, you didn't get what I took from you. It wasn't mine to have in the first place. Thank you, Jesus, for putting that issue right in front. I see the message. It's bright, and I ain't going to that light. I'm good. It wasn't mine in the first damn. Okay. And that's why I think a lot of people have a hard time living in their truth. I'm so sick of do you wake up every day lying to yourself? That's sad. And one of the first things I would tell, let's just say my mother was still here on earth living in Fort Myers or wherever, and they didn't want to go. I'll be like, okay, I'll call on Sunday, the Lord's Day. If you're living, we'll talk. If not, I'll pray. Because I ain't going to be sad. I ain't going to be held hostage to, oh, the professional victim. Oh, I need you to enable me. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. So you need to come and risk your life doing the wrong thing because you ain't supposed to be there in the first place. I'm going to tell you on the phone, hell no. I told your black ass to get on that motherfucking freeway. I told your black ass to get on that airplane. I told your black ass to get on that Greyhound. I'll even give you a choice. Do you want the Greyhound? Do you want a boat? Do you want an airplane? Do you want a train? What you want? Because I'm about to book it. If you ain't there, I don't give a fuck. Don't call me. Call me. You call me. That's your assignment. You call me on Sunday morning. Because I'm over here in San Francisco in the lovely, finally cool down weather because we was boiling like a month. It finally turned, y'all. So I'm like, whoo, Jesus. We had everybody in San Francisco had free sauna for 3 days. I don't care what type of abode you were living in. You either paid $500 for air conditioning or you left them windows open with a bunch of fans just so you can get some breeze. But that heat and that pressure dome was right over our head. I thought God had went absent and the devil was going to jump up from the ground. Devil was like, "Ooh, it's right on time, right here. It's all hot and shit." I was like, "Okay, I need a breeze. Okay, I need something to happen." And it finally broke. It is like, whoo, the 3 showers a day, 2 pairs of shoes, 4 pairs of socks, and that's why you need all types of tank tops and little t-shirts in the back of the drawer, just so you can put them on, take them off, put them on, take them off, put them on, take them off. Now I got to go do a bunch of laundry this weekend, but that's okay. I got to take some laundry from the one location. I got to go get some from the crash pad, and I got to take it all the way over there. Then I got to wash it at home. Then I got to put everything back in suitcases and put everything in places. Okay, that's how I live. It's fun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was so hot, and I can't even understand anybody that think they can survive a category 5. It's on CNN right now. Surge in I don't know if Tampa gonna be there no more. And I love looking at the government sites, and the Air Force and I think it's the NHS, the National Hurricane Center. Their websites are and you have to be very scientific to look at that, or just look at it and listen. Like I love over on my which one is it? It's oh god, because now I'm getting mixed up all my pages and things that I do on a daily basis. Thank you, Couture. What page is yeah, Class Culture Beauty. I'm over there and I'm putting where I am, massaging my algorithms, talking to people and all the things that I do, how I do and how I know how to do. Okay. And I'm watching all these YouTubers, storm chasers, work together. You have a couple of them that just stay online, and the ones that are in the trucks on the ground chasing the storm or going towards the storm where everybody's leaving the other way, right? And I used to think, oh, they're crazy. Oh my God, you're in danger and all that. I'm like, what am I talking about? The military, we go towards danger. These are weather enthusiasts. Sorry, y'all gonna hear the fan because now it's getting all, weird. You know how you start doing something and your body is like, okay, I need a little bit more air. So, and they're working together. So the one person will be on YouTube and the other people will be in their cars and they're working together. They're showing where they are. They'll put them on in the background. They'll call in with to each other. They're working together for, it's thrilling, but in junction with, police and national city-wide safety officers or whoever they're plugged into. My point is they work together. It's not like one says, oh, you're on, and then they go live and say, oh, I'm on. It's like, well, wait, no, I'm on. We can't be on together. You know what I mean? You can't have the Tonys the same night as the Emmys. You know what I mean? It's just like you have to spread it out. It has to be measured. It has to make sense. The performers have to go and get more the designer garb, and have to do their press junkets and things. There's a system. And what I'm finding is people just kind of mimic and try to pull off that they were legitimate. And it's okay on a certain level, but not in the professional realm. It ain't okay. It's janky. It's obvious. It's pedestrian. Okay, and that's okay. I get it. But there comes a time. Yeah, you have to say, okay, that's cute. I remember that one time when Michael Jackson, I think it was Motown. I was still at home. Was it the 10-year anniversary or the 20? It had to be the 20 because I'm still at home. Well, I'm at home in high school on the phone in my room with my first cousin. And we were going to watch together. We would watch everything together. We would watch Saturday Night Live together on the phone. Well, that's how it was back then. Just anything on TV. We would listen to a radio station on the phone. Teenagers. My mom knew our moms knew where we were. We wasn't out in the streets and the troubles and things. It was fun. We watched the first Saturday Night Live together on the phone. Okay. So we're watching the 20th, I'm almost sure, anniversary of Motown, living in Detroit, right? Detroit, before it became trash. Okay. So this was what? I don't know. 1980. I don't know. I can't remember. And I remember Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5 came on. You know, we were screaming in our room, you know. Ooh, he's so cute. You know how girls do. And then after they performed, it was kind of sad because the other four left the stage and Michael was on the stage and he said, you know, those are good old times, but now it's time for something new. And I'm like, if I don't feel that moment, I don't know what. Because I was trying to equate it to something. Like when you do something with groups of people or a group of people and it's just time for you to move on. That moment made sense to me. I'm like, yeah, some people don't know when to leave the stage. And his brothers supported him in his solo, singular, talented career. They were all tall and lanky. Shout out to my phone. My friend in my phone. She said they were all tall and lanky. Yeah. It just didn't look right. They came together on stage for the audience and the fans and the industry and the TV and all of that. The celebration, the celebratory accomplishment. The Motown is huge. Anybody associated with Motown is okay. R&B history, right? My first cousin, Willie Ford in Heaven, dramatics. Okay. So anyway, when Michael left when Michael said it's time for y'all to leave the stage in his mind, and they did, I'm sure they rehearsed it. He said, "Yeah, that's all good old times," with his jerry curl in his head. And he came out there and he did his shit, girl. Everybody ran the next morning. Everybody ran to the record store. Ran. Don't walk. We ran to the record store. Everybody, we were just running in the street. Oh my God, did you see that last night? Oh my God, he's solo. Oh my God. It was celebratory. I'm not used to nobody hate. His brothers didn't hate on him. The industry didn't hate on him. Black people didn't hate on him. White people didn't hate on him. Straight people didn't hate on him. Gay people didn't hate on him. European people didn't hate on him. Australians, Philippines, Eskimos. Didn't nobody hate on nobody going to the next level. I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know that. What is that? And if you are, you're gonna get left behind. You no, you no wonder I couldn't feel the sunshine. Your little cloud of hate was trying to cover up any little rays to hit my golden skin. What's wrong with you? I have never known anything like that. I don't know that. And what I have a problem with, and my mom taught me this too, you always keep trying to pull people up and through and get them where you going. You can't do that. It don't work that way. You can demonstrate, you can ask, you can invite, you can tell whoever's stuck in Florida don't want to get out of there and gonna be dead tomorrow. We can just get ready to pray and put on your black outfit. Because that person is trying to hold you hostage emotionally, physically, spiritually, YouTube-ly. I mean, really? I mean, what? Huh? No, I'm over here. Stagnant where? I wish I was dry and didn't have nothing to do on a daily basis. I wish I would. You would be able to tell because I'd be fat as fuck. I'm sorry, I said it. That girl. I was ashamed of myself today. I had a nasty plate of them donuts. Was good, sure. Okay. I was like, who am I? They put some good donuts. I had took a plate of treats to somebody. I said, yeah, put me some in the box. I'm gonna treat myself. I don't get food. You better keep stuff quiet to yourself. That's what my friend in my phone said. I ain't telling the motherfuckers nothing. No. But it's a shame that they don't want to participate properly. Don't nobody in the real world, in the professional world, act like that. What you gonna do? Go to your 8-hour job in the cubicles, get their hour early, disable their computer, and so your computer's the only one working. How that business gonna make some money to pay you? It's not. You don't make sense. So when I look around and I see who's around, and I get to keep it pushing, and I get to move on. It's like, yeah, I ain't gonna be stuck in that rut. Because some of these people that are stuck in a rut doing stupid stuff, or they say they're not gonna do something, and then they end up doing it. I'm like, oh, that's the wrong way. You're going backwards. You're giving access to the wrong thing, and because appearances can be one thing. You're not fulfilling yourself. I would feel so bad if I didn't fulfill the goals that I met today. That have absolutely nothing. You can't even. What do people think YouTube is for? You can't. I've seen people try to do it. Try to vlog all day, just their life. You watching them. What y'all gonna do? Watch me wash clothes this weekend? That's entertainment? No, sorry. It's social media and that's okay. People need that. But sometimes, HUGz, that it's time for me to go where I need to be, but I don't need that type of attention. I don't need nobody watching me washing clothes or cooking an egg. I just don't. It's cute. And I'm glad, we had an old nasty shutdown. I'm glad I'm here today, right now, doing my Vlogtober, talking about me. But I don't have to be like other people to feel worthy of attention. I don't have to do that, because that's not what's mattering to me. Is that a word? Did I use that word correctly? I don't know. It's late. And I can still have fun. I can still be free. I can still watch some of the nonsense on YouTube. I can still leave comments. I can still say, you know what? I ain't fighting with nobody. I ain't beef with nobody. You could never. I can block the fuck out of somebody. I could keep it 100 and tell them what I said is what I said, and I'm not saying it again, because I'm a grown ass woman and I behave that way because I know how to follow the law. Yeah, I know some of that people don't listen. They just don't listen. And I would never align myself with somebody who keep breaking rules. I don't disassociate. It's a leftover. You are dismissed. It doesn't work. And that's embarrassing. Let's just say I'm on a red carpet. Or I'm supposed to bring somebody on a red carpet that's just got out of jail an hour ago. Hell no. Can anybody spell the two letters PR? That no, because people crack me up too. Well, any attention is good attention. No, it ain't. No, it's not. All good money ain't good money. Did I say that right? All money ain't good money. Because I could click y'all off now and go make bad money on the streets of San Francisco. Everybody know that. I would do something that I would be successful of, and I would never put poison in this body. Are you okay? I would figure it out. If it's gonna be against the law, baby, I'm a hit CNN. I'm gonna be in a Supreme Court on some dockets or something. Yeah, but girl, I ain't got time for that bullshit either. Criminals love to say that. You ain't got nothing going on. You a criminal. Thank you for that. That's a compliment. Didn't Denzel say that one time in a script? You say that like it's an insult, boo boo. I don't know. They said something like, "You are African." He was like, "And I forgot what is the? I'll figure it out. It'll be midnight and I'll be off." I'm like, "Yeah, that was a good line." See, we're at a time now where we are about to vote for the first black woman president. I will not waste time doing anything. I'm looking at my official ballot with her name on. I can't open it yet because I know I'm gonna get emotional. It is so beautiful. I know the women in my DNA that got me here right now, sitting here right now in this moment. I'm just going to burst out in tears and jump for joy when I see her name on that ballot. I know I am. I did it when she was the VP. I did it when we met her in Vegas. I did it when I made that Google account, 702-482-7371. Was made so I could call people on behalf of Kamala when she was running for president. Before, shout out to Joe Biden, absolutely a patriot, gave her the reins to the train. Okay. So come on. I take pride in who I am. And if people can't recognize that, that's on them. I don't know who that person is because I know who I was sitting in a room today with. That's my personal business. Yes. And moving right along. So yeah, I can't help people that don't know how to do right. Well, how many more days we got? 27 days. Yes, we're gonna keep that up there while I talk about the rest of what I want to talk about. Oh, that would be me. Yeah, we got 27 days. I think they've all petered out, all the people who wanted to talk about the other person. That's over with because I think people feel, let me plug in this computer. You might hear my janky fan. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me plug this in. I think they know that the other guy ain't. You look like you ain't ish. I'm not even looking at him. That's like if I were to say, well, 3 months ago I could have said, "Do you like Diddy or do you like me?" Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I like Diddy. I like to look at him now." Don't be the person always picking the wrong team, and then they embarrassed because they picked the wrong team, and then they find another wrong team to pick. It's like, what are you okay? It's okay to be an adult and say, "Oh yeah, that was a bad choice." I'm okay. I'm all right now. I'm all right. I'm done. I'm off. I ain't gonna act funny no more. Okay, because that's a waste of time. And at my golden age, I'm not wasting any time with anybody. Nobody knows. I remember that's an old joke. Okay. Now my about page is good. My bio is now good. Now I can put all the links on all my channels. I feel very comfortable now because I had a couple people look at it and get back to me, and they told me what they liked and what they didn't like and what I should do and what I shouldn't do. And they didn't like, I like using, because when I was in high school, I always used the small lowercase I for fun. I couldn't use it like on an English paper, but it's one of my little signatures. Like if I were to send something to my mom and "I love you," she would know it was me because it was a smaller I. Simple stuff. Why? Because I could never figure out how to make the big I in cursive. Just simple. And one, because she asked, she said, "Why do you keep doing it?" I was like, "Because I can't figure it out. It looks weird. It's big loop, go down, come over, and you I could never figure it out. And she sat me down and she showed me. And I was like, it was like it wasn't clicking. And she sat me down and she said, "This is how you make it." She says, "Yeah, because as a kid, you get tired and you're turning in the paper, and then they're like, that's the wrong. It looks like a J. It looks like a T. It just teachers getting on your nerves, right?" And I just those type of papers and stuff. Didn't show her. I didn't go home snitching on the teacher, and she was a teacher. But she was like, "Well, I can understand why you stopped doing that." But then when I got it correct and I felt confident, she was like, "Yeah, you ain't got to, lower yourself to fit in." She said, "Never do that. It's time for a new day." What if Rosa Parks tried to fit in? You feel me? What if Harriet Tubman said, "Well, I can't fight a whole nation and 500 plantations"? What if she'd have said that? And I ain't trying to be nobody's leader. I ain't charging nothing. I am the queen of Deirdre kingdom, realm, situation. Okay. But we're to America. We don't do kings and queens. That means absolutely nothing. That's why I just look, and then they'll be the first one to say, "I hate Europeans." Well, why are you calling yourself a king and a queen? You ain't making no sense. Stop. That you are, see, this is why I'm going to say this. A lot of white people don't like black people. Because literally, I've had conversations with people that say, "Well, don't they know how ignorant they sound?" I go, I would hope they do. But you know what? As another black person, that could be asked that person, because that white person, and they were not prejudiced, they were just curious. You know how they can find the safe black person to ask the safe black people questions. And I go, "Yeah, go ahead. I don't want you to think I'm racist or prejudiced. No, just go ahead." And then they would ask a question, and I would either explain it. "Oh, that's a cultural thing. Oh, that's a slang thing. Oh, that's a family reunion. It's a family reunion thing. Why do we do that? Why do I think family reunions just came out of the slavery days, where they would go visit family over there, and they would give them permission to go over there and come over here and come over there. I don't know. Do a lot of Caucasian people have family reunions? I just think they go visit people. They don't call it a family. An event. Weddings are important to my family. People will travel wide and far for a wedding, a family reunion, a gathering, a graduation, baby showers, huge events. If you're invited, if they have an event and you're invited, birthday parties, things like that. And I was just finding out in this social realm that, oh, okay, people was just gathered around me that didn't have the same skill set. That's it. That's all. And that's okay. But it can't, now that, pandemic, we're a year out, moving right along, everything's getting back on track. I'm not going to stay there. Never stay there. Okay? Never stay there. You keep moving. You're not supposed to stay stuck, because now I see people are getting angry at being stuck. Where you put yourself there. You're stuck there because you probably don't belong there. And some people who are there, they can't go anywhere else. And that's okay. That's okay. It was a season, there was a reason, and the dawn will break. Okay, this is a wonderful military concept. However long the night, the dawn will break. And people don't really understand that when they were never part of it. They can listen, they can understand the words, but they have never experienced the situation. No matter how many comrades you lose, no matter if that particular operation failed, no matter if you lost 5 helicopters and the airplane got shot down, no matter how hot it was, no matter in San Francisco, no matter how many, the older you get, how many people you lose, you have to keep going. Never stay in one spot. That's survival for me. And no matter, okay, that was a night. Exactly. Be nice. We're being nice. We're going forward. If you're blocked, stay blocked, because obviously you don't understand clean slate, obviously. So yeah, I ain't worried about them. They mean nothing to me. I don't know these people. I'm glad they were able to say it up on their panel. You don't know me. Absolutely. You're not interested in getting to know me. You don't know me. Moving right along. If you want to entertain your followers, your supporters with that, you do you. I'm over here doing what? Me. I love it. Yeah, and I have never embarked, okay, catch on anything that I was ever involved in my life that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. And guess what? Some people don't like hard work. They just don't like it, and it's okay. Well, I got to go home. Just like I found y'all on there, and I love it because people found me where I was. See, people found me, 3-4 years ago, not 600K, and I will not be beefing with anybody. Drama, beefing, addressing, talking about. If you got less than I do, no, you're just trying to tap on my shoulder and get in front of me. No, sorry. You go do your hard work. You earn and get what I got. How about you in your 20 and 30 go join the military, and on the other end of that, when you get 60, you get benefits? How about that? You're welcome. There's some teaching. There's some advice. There's some wealth waiting for you. But guess what? You still got to earn it. You can't be a pest. You can't be siphoning. You can't be a mole. You can't be, sucking the energy out of what I got going. I would, bam, I would chop them down every time they came around. Bam, 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 bam. You can't be this person sucking off energy thinking that you winning. No, number one, you are engaged in the process of, siphoning. So you already lost. Okay. That's like somebody stealing, think they winning. No, you stole it. You didn't even earn it. It's not yours to have. Right? That's falseness, fakeness, phoniness, criminalness. No, you can't. No, you can't. You're gonna crash out eventually, and we've witnessed it. So I've updated again my about page, and I wanted to make this a part of this video. Yeah, that's in a nutshell all the things. Okay, all the things that we will venture out and go do. Yeah, when Columbus, unfortunately, got on the boat, but the continent that he rode up on wasn't part of their kingdom. But when they got there, that was his story, not their story. We don't approve, but that's my point. You got to go out and figure out what's out there. And what I was saying was, y'all found me 3 and 4 years ago when I had no clicks and views in a certain sector that don't exist no more. They're merging and purging, trying to make it something that they're interested in. Good for you and good luck. But I don't want, no. I want to continue to make money. I want to continue to have a great experience on social media. I want to go forward. I want to demonstrate and display it's a new day. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Because I can't accomplish those things sitting around doing the same thing I had did 3-4 years ago. It's not gonna work, baby. It ain't gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of these where they belong. Because we're working on our new intro. So what did I do today? In conclusion, on the way out the door. So by tomorrow afternoon, and before I hit number 9 on Vlogtober, all of my channels about pages will be the same. I put Saturday Night Live on members only. I chose. Oh, it was hard to choose. It was hard to figure out which one I wanted. Saturday Night Live had some bomb ass episodes, but just like reruns on the tubes in the reels in the world, I found some good old gems, and I said, "Ooh, baby!" I was on their head. Because when one came and you fell out with that person, then that next person came on their team, they mole, and then you fell out with that person. Then the next person came on their team and they mole, and you fell. It was like that was their longevity. And then they crashed out and it came to an end, and they all shaking hands on the porch. I said, "See, I told y'all they was all working together." It was stupid. That's why when they did came to what was left of the beef sector, Susie, their train came to an end because the gay men didn't want to look at MU's pussy or Claudiva's booty hole. They're like, "We gay, we don't give a fuck." So then they started attacking the females. That's it, that's all. But yeah, that's a whole nasty episode. Okay. And shout out to Mama Janet. Yeah, shout out to Mama Janet. Well, I'll share this. So now, all the episodes of Saturday Night Live, it is what it is. They've been out there hanging out there for free. Now you can indulge and engage properly and get that membership for all that. The vault is full. Okay. So, and I might put one more playlist, stupid shit, basically, over there, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Now this was November 13th, 2021. Don't you think it's time to move on? Yeah, I do. And if I have to be the adults in the room, oh, what were you mad? Yeah. If I have to be the adult in the, yeah, never stay there. If I have to be the one to get up and in my stilettos in the club and leave, okay, yeah, I'm in flux. I'm in flow. There's no more ebb. I ebb when I close the door in my private home. I'm sorry, I'm keeping my life private as long as I can. Even A-listers ain't sharing everything. They, like I said earlier, they ain't showing you how they wash clothes. What are we doing? Huh? I might make one more podcast and I might clean up one. I might. So let's look in real time at my Nimbus. Yeah. Because I can see what's happening and what they did hearts ago during the merge and people, and they brag on it too. I was on the phone with this person. I was on the phone with this person. I was on the phone with this person. I was on the phone with this. It's like, well, that ain't organic. And I remember, look, I've been here. OG, big dog, explaining to the viewers and the folks, they on the phone with each other. No, they not. They texting each other. No, they not. They friends with each other. No, they not. They don't like each other. They not in the background. Yes, they are. They not paying each other to play. Yes, they are. The viewers and the panel puppets and the show monkeys. I said it. Flying too. are paying to play. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Okay, so that's what they're doing. So if you have risen above, if that ain't your judge, just know it ain't. I didn't see any two filmmakers live when I click live, so I don't care. Everybody ain't on that level. Sorry. So yeah, 600. When I hit my 1,000,000 views, I will be doing exactly what I see at the top here. Okay, and I fix this, right? Itchy eyeball. Welcome to class, darlings. I am a filmmaker, editor, talent agent, beauty expert, and I love to arts, craft, curate, nature. I love to nature, meaning go outside and walk and do my thing. Spa, vlog. I do what, when, where, how I want to because I can. I didn't put on there, I'm only going to go live when I have a certain amount of people. I only care about my social media presence if I have this and that and I'm sitting next to the criminals. I didn't put any of that. I am clear as a bell out front. This has never changed. I tweaked some things around, but it's always been the same. Because I want to wake up and still be who? Deirdre Helena. I will always keep it 100, and I demonstrate with brass are the fellas and sass are the ladies in the comment sections, in the lives, whoever. But they changed. I didn't. So I can't worry about that. I ain't gonna change a damn thing. So talking about being a old head and original and a big dog here, I didn't compromise a damn thing. I didn't let people that, like I just demonstrated up over there, to come up on my show and fool me. No, I talked to them, told it like it was, kick them the fuck out. They know they can't come no more because they can't fool. We can't fool her. We ain't fucking with her. It's dry over there. She won't let us be criminals. No, I will not. And we can't change her. No, you can't. We can't lie on her. And God ain't gonna get us because every time we lie on her, God get us. Yeah, that's what had happened. And 3-4 years ago, I had even less than I have now. I knew even less than I know now. I wasn't even half the person in the drag arena that I was then. So I know what the assignment is. And I see. And I get to choose. I get to say, no, thank you. Moving right along. So arts and craft therapy is my other moniker. So when you go to my about page and you see the links, okay, there it is. I already got a box here of what I'm going to start talking about over there. So I'm going to jump around wherever I want to go, but I'm going to have fun doing that. YouTube is still fun for me. It is not depressing. It doesn't cause me to fret. I do not get anxiety. I am not afraid. I am not scared. And I can still go anywhere I want to go. Now, let's just say I hit somebody's link and I engage because I've been paying attention and I have something to say because it's valid. If something comes out of that, I might hit old nasty live and let it rip. Okay, because I can. That's what I said. Because I do what I want when I want because I can. Okay. But other than that, I got work to do in my Vanessa voice. Girl, that is girl. I feel so free. I feel so punch drunk with happy right now. I was like, I ain't looking back. Somebody dropped down and got blocked yesterday, and I went over to their channel. They got 60,000 views. Girl, you ain't even in my rare air. Stop. If I'm not worried about it, you shouldn't worry about it, honey. If I'm not on your link, if you don't see me, I don't think I've ever been to your channel. Insanity. I was thinking, I was like, did I ever interview her? Okay, are you in the Historical class culture vault. I don't, no. Moving right along. Art and craft therapy is my, and this has always been up here, but we're going to read it in conclusion. Art and craft therapy is, Z is in my last name, Z, as they say in Europe. My other moniker, I am a creative, a crafter, a DIYer. Okay, DIYer. It's my daily desire to create after dealing with real life. I'm here after real life. Deirdre gives Deirdre permission to come and be a YouTuber after being employed, after doing whatever I want to do. A shout out to I think tomorrow is Fleet Week. So I'm here after what? Real life. I've always said that. We all know how that feels. If I'm not writing, filming, sewing, designing at home, coming up with ideas and trying new fun techniques, I am cooking, dancing, and researching topics for years. I worked on stage, film sets, in costume and prop shops. Shout out to my people. They're like, just say prop shops. Shops. Once upon a time, I was hired to find wardrobe for a ballet company. That's when I began to harvest materials from eBay, Etsy, antique, and thrift stores. My new journey here is about my lifestyle, me, beauty, fun, art, film festivals 2025, sports, and newness. So I don't know why I put those there, but my friends were like, well, are those going to be links or why are you doing that? I'm going to fill in the blanks, but not right now. But I got to leave that as a marker. But Queen Charming, Saga or Saga, Sagacity, Saga City, Saga as in Saga. But anyway, Sagacity Films, Helena Arts Production, Terra Firma Entertainment. My very best regards. And I used to have EN, I put IN. I am in joy, meaning me. Before I was enjoy you, but hey, we're going to enjoy together, right? So these are my links. And I remember why I put those up there. Because when you come to my channel, up in the banner, those are the first little icons you see. So that's why I had those at top. But like I said, by tomorrow night, when I come live, October 9th, Vlogtober, all of my YouTubes will be together. Because I'm still, I don't know, should I direct them to someplace else first? I don't know. I'm going to sleep on it. But my bio is working. So we're going to go there together. Let me make sure that's what you see. I don't know. No, it's not what you see. Let me see. Let me go there. Are you sure? Yeah. Let me go there. So I stopped sharing this one. And y'all see my numbers. And it's going to get to a point where by the end of this year, I'm not even going to address that anymore. I don't have to. It feels good. Yeah, growth is scary to some people. I see that now. I didn't get it at first. I went, oh, it's their issue. I ain't got no issue. I'm not going to sit at home wasting no time being me, worried about why you don't get it. I was like, oh, okay. Gotcha. So yeah, this is good. I might add a couple more things, but so far, see how all of my Facebook or YouTube are together? So I might change that. And it is what it is. Because then I get too crazy and I get too focused. And I like good OCD. When it starts turning into weird OCD, I know I've accomplished what I need to accomplish. Okay, take a sip. I'm not worried about what I don't have. because people say that you don't have this. Thank you. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. That's like saying you don't have a disease. Yay! You're not addicted to YouTube. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Your mama ain't me either. Okay. You're. Woo. I'm on to bigger. Well, I've done. I emanated from big things. So I'm going to continue this. My raggedy ass fan. Yeah, you heard it. You leave behind the history of yesterday and determine how you will use today's energy. This is your life, and there is no time for drama. There is no time for drama. Is like drinking cancer in a cup. Drama is like if it here inorganic. Now I'm here for old nasty organic situation. But you heard me earlier today. When people they planning shit in the backgrounds and trying to make you feel like you losing, and you should wonder what you should rethink what you're doing. No, you should stop planning bullshit and having people on the phones in the background say this to that person. So we'll make them feel like they're less than. No, that is inorganic. Yeah, that's the right word. That is inorganic. I will not participate in people planning stuff in the background and then making you feel like, ooh, you ain't. I'm gonna try to. I like a visual. I'm gonna try to make it so you can see all of this on. Yep, there it is. That's how I like it. I like it like that. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. I am not a part of any inorganic drama. You won that one because I win me. Okay. Anybody want to win me? It's going to be organic. Anybody want to engage with me? It's going to be. Did I say that wrong? Okay, step it back. Anybody that's going to win me and mine is going to be organic. Anybody that's going to be in my realm, in my circle, and my family is DNA. I don't call strangers family, but in my YouTube situations, it's going to be organic. If I'm not on the phone, I used to say this all the time, hearts ago. Let me come in. If you're planning something for me and I ain't on the phone and I don't know nothing about it, bitch, leave me out of it. You ain't, huh? It ain't gonna work. Number one, I'm gonna figure it out. Y'all know how fast I be figuring shit out. Like I told y'all, some movies I go by myself, but if I'm in a group of people, I keep my mouth shut because I'm looking at scenes and I see little mistakes and Easter eggs and I see all kind of stuff. But I'm not going to ruin it for them. I don't have. If you're gonna make money, make good money, make honest money. You don't have to hate on hating on another black person during a number one, during the pandemic, we were just on F-ish. But number two, during an election of a lifetime where we need to keep it 100. Nope. 27 days. I had to go make sure I had the right one. And in conclusion, I think that's it. All my other visuals or my other windows are for other things because I ain't got time. And yes, friend of my phone, the only thing I'll say regarding that, because I still got my video up because I'm still striking that particular video. In the process of that, stupidity is amazing because somebody got struck that had nothing to do with me, but look at God. The time is on my side. Remember, I used to sing that all the time. Not ago. I think some people are just afraid of being organic, doing things the proper way. You can't fool, let me spell it right. You can't fool somebody miles away. I think it works best when they're right there in your face. But miles away, nah. I'm going to continue to do Just Beauty, No Beef Me. I'm going to continue to gray rock. I am busy walking my unicorns, and I'm going to continue to be me. I don't understand what the problem is. I can only wish certain people, especially ours, because when I was in film school that day and I created this channel, every Black YouTube, I used to be subscribed to like 5,000 people. If I found a Black YouTuber, I would just hit subscribe, just supportive, subscribe. Because as I took the whole class and through the semesters and doing my videos are still up. I've been waiting for people to find them. But anyway, it's funny. When I was in film school. But in that process, I just wanted to support every Black YouTuber I found. And in that process, I told you guys how I found Wiley, and the rest is history. And her story, mine. I started watching certain people, and I started taking subscriptions away because I wasn't for this, I wasn't for that. We saw a YouTuber commit suicide. Remember the gamer? All of that. I was like, oh, that's too much for me. That's not my type of teach. And through that organic process, moderating, minding my own business, and boom, learned something new, got down with the get down, kept it pushing. But now here we are today, about to hit, it's almost 2025. I'm sorry, some people come on here bragging about, they still talking about this and that. I need to go forward. And the pandemic is over. And if I didn't let a criminal control me and my kids when they brought down the Twin Towers, I sure ain't gonna let people on YouTube control and tell me where to go. And I rose from that. So a couple more visuals and then we're out of here. And I feel like I've accomplished what I needed to accomplish for today's episode. Give me a second. Because I love hearing people say, oh, I'm sick of this. This is tired. Why are y'all watching this? But then they wake up the next day and they watch it. Can you stop yourself from watching it? It's not a part of my existence. And even when I was in the middle of F-ish, it wasn't a part of my daily life. People say it's entertainment. I'm like, no, it's not. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure. Some of this y'all should see, some of it you shouldn't. If I would be back here cleaning it, I might as well clean it. You know, nasty video and massage. But I got a massage. Give me a second. Isn't that funny how time, people, we used to talk about that all the time. People don't factor time in because they think they're getting away with something. It's happening today, but what about tomorrow? All I got to wait for the dawn to break. But what about tomorrow? Are you going to feel the same way tomorrow? Or do you got to repeat what you did yesterday, every day, over and over and over again, causing yourself bad health? Or do I just have to sit back? And parasites even get full. Parasites feed off the host and they get food and fat and phlegmy and edema and fat legs and fat feet and fat guts. After a while, they got to fall off. Okay? After a while, they got to stop feeding off of you. Okay. So during that situation, oh, that's what that was. Oh, that's what that. I should have used those when I had that visual up. Fuck it. I'm just going to show it. Here we go. So I can get rid of them. Yeah. In that live, people were chatting. See, I can go back in time and say, do I want to stay there or not? And I choose not. I'm going to make it big. I miss you, Mina. I'm going through all my videos and cleaning things up, and you were a wonderful moderator. But that person that was up there on the panel had somebody in the chat saying, be careful of that person. He starts drama everywhere he goes. Yep. And then, so I listen. I pay attention. I could go back to a video. See, people can't do, certain content creators can't do that. Why? Because they didn't care about their videos in the first place. So if other people was listening, watching, and I saw how people were jumping in on the storyline, I said, oh, look at this. And then they came out 2 or 3 years later saying, yeah, we was on the phone. Forget 2 or 3 years later. A whole 2 weeks ago, somebody came on and said, yeah, we was on the phone in May of 2024. Can you imagine thinking that you are the only one in this person's unisphere and they be lying like a rug? No, ain't nobody stupid. And I think that's what gets, they gonna try again and again and again until they die. Their mama gonna come knock on their door, turn the key. I hope she got an extra key, catch, so they can find you on the floor, stinking. And then this person said, honey, I went over there. She sounded like a scorned lover. Because somebody had found out that somebody else was up on the phone with somebody else. And I'm like, girl, bye. That's their storyline. They ain't got nothing to do with me. And then this what had happened. See, y'all, they built their channels on foolishness. And I said, I will not be involved in inorganic YouTube-ish, okay? And both of these people have crashed out. They can't handle the truth. Cold red. Shout out to Mina. That's what I liked about Mina. Whenever, and I'm sorry, when we have our next moderator meeting, thank you, Couture for always being here and engaging, and you hit the link the other day. I like moderators that are engaged in what I'm saying and can add to the commentary and what we're talking about during the actual moment in time. Mina was on top of it. Can't wait till he releases Fi and Kimmy's texts. Time will always be on my side. Yes, it is. And both those people then crashed out, and you thought I was worried about. And I think it puzzles some people. Oh, why is she over there talking about 2025 forward? Or get her organic interactions. Why is she over there talking about herself? Why is she there? You go look in my bio pages and you figure it out. I'm not explaining nothing to nobody no more. Because when I can go back in time and what I had said, and it came true, and I was correct, because people hate for you to say I was right. Well, why don't you prepare your kids? Because you like to tell your kids they were right, but after they graduate, they wrong. Yeah, don't talk to me, bitch. Because my mama taught me, you are from strong women. Always pick yourself first. Live life right and stand on your square. Because this person in the chat was like, give it a month. He and those people will fall out. Well, they didn't did it over and over again. I don't think there's no more fallout left. Yeah, y'all done polluted your bodies. Y'all stressed out. Y'all mentally ill. Y'all taking medication. Y'all drinking. Y'all smoking. You addicted. You bringing people up on panels. You watered down your initial situations on what you're doing. And I didn't have to do all of that. I didn't have to play them reindeer games, and never will. I ain't dealing with no lunatics on YouTube. And some of my most popular videos said the same thing. I never changed. I never flipped. I never had to do anything out of my character. So that's how I know it's time for something. I didn't change. So there's something to their madness that makes them have to do flips, shuck and jive, skin and grin, bamboozle, lie, sit next to people that can't tell you. Somebody had a question. The elite, the older, the situations back then. This is how we did it. They don't have a clue. But if you keep picking the people that don't have a clue, you're a part of the problem too. Don't hate on me because I was lockstep. Okay? 600 and my people. See, I'm not superstitious. Y'all are superstitious. Because I had a playlist that had all those numbers. And they're like, add one more because we don't like that letter number. I said, okay. See, I'll fight the devil by my damn with these 10 fingers, these 2 hands, these 2 arms, and this 1 brain. That's why he stay mad. But I'm not superstitious like that. But anyway, I'm going to keep my popular videos up there. So when those people that crashed out come over to my channel, if they come over anymore, somebody said they didn't want to beef with me no more. So good for her, because I made her hide her channel for a whole year. I sure did. She up there. You can see her. I'm proud of that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that visual. We're gonna wrap that up tomorrow with that visual. Yeah, I'm proud of that. So I'm not gonna look backwards. I'm gonna look forwards, and I'm gonna feel free to just do something new. Shout out to Star Trek. I done found a savior in the what is that ad that app starts with a P, and it's free TV. I don't feel like going over there and getting my little tablet, but they have all the versions of Star Trek. Oh my God. I'm so ready to retire. 2026. It's almost here. And I want to do it, especially on my channel. I want to do it doing what I'm good at, and that's being me. Okay? And being organic. Because now people, I'm watching channels, and now people are bored or ain't nothing going on. Well, that's because it's inorganic. So I need to go. I thought the merge would be a positive thing. It's like, actually, it was disguised as Armageddon. Okay, it's done. Okay, but it is what it is. But I wish all of you all safety in this real time situation. Shout out to the future and beyond. Thank you, replay crew. Whoever wants to view this is me just cleaning my channel. I would be doing it anyway. Go and hit replay. Shout out to people that watched the video. Welcome. If you don't understand any of the situations I was talking about, that's not the point. Subscribe to newness. That because going forward, I feel better about not having to explain a damn thing to anybody ever again. Okay. Talk to y'all later. Bye.